Welcome to Chucker TV. I'm Dale Sweats. Yan Eric Frank. We're live. Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 2, 2021 Sun Cup. Now, we shot field number 1 just for the fun of it, based on the weather, because the sun's coming up here from the east. These fields run north and south, so we go field 1 first, then we come to field 2. Both fields are like a pool table now, Yan.
Absolutely incredible one.
And happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely happy once again to all the lovely mothers out there watching. And of course, we have one lovely mother playing here this morning, I should still say. We just saw her son. I'm sure Grant would have given her a nice bouquet of flowers, as is customary on this particular day. But let me just quickly tell you who's out there, of course, for the final of the Sun Cup 2021. Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, of course, with Melissa Ganzi, the only lady player in this final. Horacito Heguy, of course, the legend Alejandro N Astrada, and we had him up there in the commentary booth for that first game, Juancito Bollini. And he's going to be up against his father, because for Sebucan, we've got the very strong Pablo Spinacci at number 1. Nic Roldan, always a pleasure to watch him play polo. Marc Ganzi, and then, of course, Juancito Bollini. So husband against wife, father against son, and, of course, all under the watchful eye of Melissa Ganzi.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So thanks again for joining us here on Chucker TV. Get on the Facebook conversation. Let us know. Give a shout-out to your mom. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And we all know we have a lot of polo moms. As we call, my mother was a polo mom. And I always get a little inspiration on these days.
Yep, and here he comes. Look, there is the Cobra. The Cobra just looking where he can put his fangs, who he can put his fangs into straight away. So it's going
Cobra's on fire on Friday.
Oh, he
was. This whole team was.
The whole team, exactly.
So it's going to be a tough one here. You know, you got to have Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. They're going to want to come out here very quickly against this team, as the Sebucan team. Nic Roldan did not score 1 goal, but everybody on his team scored 3 or 4 goals, very well balanced.
Yeah, and of course, even though he didn't score any goals, it was very much due to those assists, those cut shots. Remember that one shot when he did the under the neck, and then Bollini, I think Juancito just sliced it. For me, that was play of the day so far.
Yeah, some of the finest facilitating of the ball we've seen all season. When he played the captain, he uses everybody in front. The Cobra likes to run through, and when you put him out there with Pablo Spinacci, he loves to run also. They're 2 runner and gunners, and then you get the rotation in behind from Juancito, and they just said Nic Roldan. It's just amazing setup there. But on the other side, we know Alejandro N Astrada and Juan Bollini, they play very strong together, and we talked about the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek team. Melly's going to be in front. They're going to use that design. It's a designed play. She stays in the front. She pulls the team. She gets the penalties. They move the ball. They know this works for them. And then you're going to get that 3-man rotation behind her. And remember, you have Horacito Heguy. I think he's on 5 goals now? 4 goals. You got Juan Bollini on 4 goals. Former 10-goal player, 4 goals. Former 8-goal player, 4 goals. And when you put those players together, I think they're trying to get us off the field.
I think they are trying to get us off the field. I think there's a subtle hit
ready
there.
to go. Because they hit the ball right in. We love that.
Yeah.
And always get our World Polo League balls right there. But when you put those guys together, yeah, what I was saying was you take the knowledge of this team, and they're over the top.
Absolutely. And, of course, Nic Roldan, very, very solid. I mean, if there's a man who can cut a ball and slice it thinner than Carpaccio, that is definitely Nic Roldan. So the players are ready to rock and roll.
And, yeah, so we're going to line them up. Or maybe they'll bowl it in. We'll see what they want to do. We'll go ahead and line them up. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the teams here. And so, always ladies first, Yan. Take it away.
Absolutely. So, for those of you watching at home, once again, a very, very happy Mother's Day. Now then, we are going to start by introducing you to Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. Once the players have got themselves in situ, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. Oh, no, they're going to go straight on with it. Okay, they want to get on with it. They want to get back to the Mother's Day celebrations. Here we go then. Let me quickly run you through the numbers one more time. Melissa Ganzi at number 1 in the purple shirts, playing for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. At number 2, Horacito Heguy. At number 3, Alejandro N Astrada. And at number 4, Juan Bollini. For Sebucan in the white shirts, Pablo Spinacci at number 1. Marc Ganzi at number 2, I just noticed. I'm guessing Nic Roldan will be number 3, and Juancito Bollini at number 4.
In the corners, it turned around here. It started out with Sebucan, and that's what they did so well in the white jerseys, stealing it away. But they're going to find the loose ball play here, and it's going to be Melly on the move on the first play of the game. Melly picks this one up over center field, takes it downfield. Nice pass from Alejandro. Melissa now, nice pass going back to the inside, and that's going to cut the Cobra out of the play. So well done, Melissa. Then the strike from way out, and Melissa's going to snap one from about 58 yards, it looked like. She just crossed over the 60-yard line, and I like the shot. Just a little bit off, and there's our first Remington of the day. Knock ain't coming, and this is what they did on Friday. It was Nic Roldan. He was shooting the ball all over the field, and when I say that, he will use everybody on the field. Keep an eye on white jerseys because Nicky will find them, and he can stroke it 150, no problem.
Here we go then, talking of that man, Nic Roldan, and there is one of those shots with a nice little spin on it, looking to send it up to the front to Pablo Spinacci, who'll try and pick it up on the near side, couldn't, but again, one of those powerful shots, a little bit of a repeat that we had on Friday, the pass coming from Roldan, Juancito Bollini, open up his shoulder, open up his wrist, and cut it just right.
Yeah, I don't want to call that, they say that plays in design, but that was so similar exactly to the same play. They have Marc going forward or Pablo. If he doesn't get a play on the ball, if they don't cover up, Juancito goes running through, and Bollini, just a perfect snap on the cut shot.
Absolutely. So, no handicap advantage given both teams. As you said, Dale coming in off 16 goals. So, the first goal on the account of Juancito Bollini. And once again, Sebucan with that man, Nic Roldan, trying to put a bit of pressure on. Picked up now by the number one, Pablo Spinacci. Spinacci, a very, very solid two-goal player. Loving the position at number one, but also, as you said, Dale, like the rotation, will come back, lend a helping hand, especially in defense, as Seminole Casino Coconut Creek here with Horacito Heguy.
In the corner here, and Heguy has time, so I'm be surprised if he just shuts it down, takes his time. Cobra's going to press him here. There's a rotation from Estrada. Bollini's going to go forward. Now Melly looking to get her spot. Loose ball play comes off the board, so that's easy for the Cobra. Now the ride-off between Juan Bollini. Oh, you get a ride-off there between two players, and they're going to call Bollini on the reaching play. And I got to tell you, from up here, I like this call, as they're going to go ahead and check with our they can check up in the stands here, but it looked to me like that ball was more on Mark's side. And they're going to drop that ball right here at the penalty 5A. And when Nic Roldan is on the ball, he's always in range.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised, Dale, if he sinks it from out here. He's going to go for the gentler option. Wants to get a little bit closer.
There you go. Look at this.
Oh, oh, but Bollini will say, muchas gracias. And he had a bit of a deflection and it's picked up over on the far side by Alejandro N Astrada.
Estrada's going to take that one off the helmet, it looked like, from Bollini, and now he takes it around the corner. Juancito puts him on his hip, takes it through, and here's the Sebucan team moving the ball, always trying to move the ball, spreading the next team out. Wow, Heguy and Roldan, and that's a smooth play by the number 2, but the rotation by number 4, loose ball play, and it'll be Juan Bollini, but he'll leave it for Estrada, and Alejandro will work the far side, and Estrada, gets a little hook from the Cobra. Now the turn to the left, no whistle on the play as Heguy rode it out. The two Bollinis come together, and Juancito will drag that one over the end line, and knock ain't coming for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek.
Indeed, very close there. That would have nearly gone through Juancito, but we have a whistle, and that would suggest at 2:38 a quick courtesy change. So, Dale, similar to the, just for the fun of it, we saw on field 1 just a few moments earlier. Both teams wasting no time, revving up their engines, coming in very, very strong here, wanting to leave their mark. But let's talk about that play that we saw just now going down the south end. That pass from Nic Roldan, you could literally see from up here how it had a bend on it. And Juancito there just after Pablo Spinacci couldn't do anything with it, opened up his shoulder, came out at a 90-degree angle and just cut it so well. I think he's trying to emulate Nic Roldan.
Yeah, no, very great shots, man. It just shows you when you play open-style polo, we play such a control game these days, and that's just come into play based on the ability of players to control the ball. And a lot of teams will say the more you possess the ball, the more opportunity you have to win. but I'm a true believer that the ball goes faster than the horse. So if you can get somebody moving with the ball, it'll make a big difference. Melissa's going to get 2 touches on it. Nick has time here. He'll turn it up and watch all 3 of his players go forward. Downfield, here comes Nicky.
Roldan this time not airborne, but a nice dangerous shot. Looking once again for Juancito, intercepted by Bollini Senior on this play. Bollini Junior will try and get away with it, but Alejandro N Astrada just being there a little bit quicker than Juancito. Near side backhand coming from Roldan. A long, long ball. Once again looking for Bollini. And that ball just staying in play. Everybody's turning.
That's a strong play there by Juan Bollini. That's a super strong play there, Jan. That's why he's Secretary of Defense. I mean, he takes his son out, then he turns around, gets the ball, and gets Melly on the move.
Here we go. Melissa now going up, wanting to possibly send that ball up, and she did. Well done. Oh, he couldn't quite pick it up. There was a clever idea there coming from Melissa Ganzi. Couldn't quite find Bollini. It was a little bit short, but that two-touch play once again demonstrated very well here by Ganzi. A little bit unlucky. Bollini being a little bit of a nuisance here, making life a little bit difficult for the man with the number 1 for Pablo Pulido, as Nic Roldan sends another long ball downfield looking for the Cobra.
Turn around by Estrada, and this could be trouble when they turn the defense into offense. Alejandro dropping the shoulders, and he's going to fly right here. Minute left in the first chucker, looking for the equalizer. Number 3 on the move. Oh, bad luck on the near side, and now they'll turn it up here, and you're going to get a 3-on-3.
Roldan just deciding who to play it to. Pulido will tuck in behind. He's got no one at the front to play it. He might actually end up running this one himself. No, he will leave this one for Pulido. Pulido drills one down. Nearly took Horacito Heguy off his pony there. You think, yeah, he might even have had a little knock there. And just been told by Chief Umpire of Grand Champions Polo Club, Nic Roldan, and that's the 4th broken stick of this tournament.
Yeah, he broke the stick, and that, hopefully Horacio's okay here. That was a laser beam of a shot as Pablo was going for the goal, and it caught Horacito, looked like on the tail there. I hope it didn't hit him in the arm. That should be a little bit, but we'll give him a second here, number 2 in the white helmet, and that's going to give, Roldan an opportunity to get a fresh mallet.
Indeed, let's have a look at the clock. 31 seconds, so just shy of hearing that first horn. And so far, just that one goal, and what a great goal that was right in the early stages of this first chukker of the final of the Sun Cup 2021. Now, of course, there will be a prize presentation for this game, so make sure you stay with us right after this game, but that's still a long, long way away. Wind picking up a little bit now as well here at Grand Champions Polo Club field number 2.
Blown in from the east today, Jan, so it's not going to make that big a difference going from goal to goal, just running across the field. Remember, the field runs north and south. You can see the flags, all of our World Polo League flags are all blown from the east. Loose ball play, and they're going to go ahead and give this one back to the Seminole Casino team. Based on Horacito getting hit with the ball, they had possession there. And so do a fair play bowling, and I like that play right there as they turned it around. One more opportunity. It's going to be Melly.
Ganzi tries to control it. She's got Alejandro to lend a helping hand. He will pick it up. Let's look at the clock. Just the last few seconds ticking down now here in chukker number 1. Melissa sends a nice ball over the halfway line, but they're just going to run out of time. And there is the whistle. That will be all they played for first chukker. So a great goal coming to you from Juancito Bollini. No score yet here by Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. I'm sure that will change when you come back and join us here for chukker number 2 right here on Chukker TV. Hello, Dale Schwetz.
Hello, Jan Eric Frank.
Hello, everybody out there. Hope you're having a wonderful Mother's Day. Hope you are treating and pampering your mothers. That, of course, is what Mother's Day is designed for. Steve Lane sitting up here. Have you called your mum yet, Steve? No, you should have done it first thing this morning, Steve. She gets a bit like her son, then.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's Mother's Day. I'll be sleeping in also. Come on, Jan.
Well, here we are.
Well, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Absolutely. Now, if there are
I told her we don't have children, but I did tell my wife Happy Mother's Day this morning.
Good girl. Good.
Yeah, because she, you got it. And
you sent her a
I did. I served my wife breakfast in bed this morning.
Did you hear that?
I did.
You just sent her a picture of a woman having breakfast in bed.
Oh, my. Well, I served my wife breakfast in bed this morning.
Yeah, that's what you should have done.
And then I get up there, and she said, I got to go film some polo games. She's up there in the center cam, so great job she does. But let us know what you think of all the angles today on Chucker TV, as we do have everybody going. We got the end zone cam drone flying, and also the high cam in the center here for the 2021 Sun Cup. Who we got out there, Jan, just in case somebody joined us late today?
Would be nice. Also like to welcome, and of course, our head of events here, Matt, and his team, Chris. We've got a young couple here who well, they're about to get married pretty soon, so that is another mother in the making very soon. So congratulations on your engagement. Hope you're enjoying the action. Just waiting for umpire Mark Holmes to get the ball back into play. Here we go then, chucker number 2 as we start the second chucker of the Sun Cup Final 2021. Remember, if you've just joined us, Juancito Bollini scoring an amazing goal after a great assist coming from Nic Roldan. But now on the move on the far side, Alejandro N Astrada sends a long ball down the field. Hoping Melissa might have been in that danger zone, but it'll be Nic Roldan with a cut shot. Will take it out of the danger zone and will send the Cobra on his way. Here we go then. Marc Ganzi on the move, deep in his own half. Has a little look up who he can play it to. Could quite make the connection on that play again. Nic Roldan, a very, very busy Mother's Day for him here this morning. Sends a nice long lofted ball, 3-on-1. As the Cobra will go for the cut shot. There it is. And he cut that very, very nicely.
Ooh, the Cobra wanted the cut shot, dropping the hammer, and just perfection there. Turning the shoulder so out. Not an easy shot based on the speed and a dead ball. Yeah, I talked about it today. The dead ball, the hardest ball in polo to hit, while doing 25 to 30 miles an hour. The ball moving actually is easier to hit because it's moving about 10 or 12 or 15 miles an hour, so it slows it down. Great shot there by the Cobra.
Absolutely, and Dale, back in the day when I used to play, I used to love these shots as well, and you know what? It feels so good when you hit them so nicely and they go through. It's probably one of the best feelings you could ever have playing polo. Here we go then, Alejandro N Astrada looking for Horacito Heguy.
Horacio's going to get out front, but you know who that is, Nic Roldan. Nicky's going to run the turn on the far side, Mr. NR. He'll slow the pace here. Horacio's just going to apply the pressure, get Nick to turn it back upfield, but so quick with the stick. Turns it around, and now the loose ball play, but it's going to be Bollini. And Bollini's going to leave his son from the left side and regroup here for Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. Juan Bollini slows it down. Tap to the inside. I like it. Former 8-goal player on 4 goals now. Loose ball play. He's got Melly. Melly just over center now. Everybody going forward. And we've seen this design, Jan, and I like this little change by Seminole Casino Coconut Creek today, using Melissa to facilitate the ball to them on the run. They've had a couple opportunities that have not come through yet, but it will work sooner or later today. And now it's going to be on the far side once again, Juan Bollini.
Bollini with a backhander. He took Nic Roldan's head off there with him. Pablo Pulido will be the first man on the ball. Looks over his shoulder. Has a bit of space. Again, a very intelligent player is Pablo Pulido. Looking for and finding Roldan. Now then, Roldan, he might have the Cobra in his sights there because he's getting into that danger zone. Roldan wants to get a little bit closer. There comes the approach shot. Pulido on the near side. Great pickup from Pablo. But running into a little bit of traffic, and that one just going wide. Superb play there from the 2-goaler and the captain, Pablo Pulido.
Yeah, back and forth here in these first 2 chuckers of the 2021 Sun Cup Finals. We're going to click down to about 3:24 on the clock, and that's going to send everybody off for a courtesy change.
Okay, well, once again, anybody out there, of course, would like to drop us a line, please. We're always happy to get back to you here at Chukka TV here at Grand Champions Polo Club. As Dale was saying, we have a few seconds now for the players to go to the pony lines, get themselves on a fresh mount. So let's go back to the topic of Mother's Day. So you brought your wife breakfast and bread, Dale. What are the plans for this evening?
I don't know. I don't know what Mama wants to do. Good question there. I think we should leave that up to the mamas.
Well, Steve was just suggesting she might bring you dinner in bed tonight, he said.
Oh, well, I'm lucky. I'm very lucky. What can I say? Better be lucky than smart.
Yes, and how about you? What are you going to be doing? Some ironing, maybe? What?
You do some ironing today? Steve Lane said you're going to do some ironing? Well, let us know what you're doing out there with your mom today. And if your mom is playing polo, we'd love to know that. As we've had two of our lady players here at the Grand Champions Polo Club play today. Petra Sobertova playing our first game, and now Melissa Ganzi. And we'll use our courtesy changer to get everybody back on. Now, this is field 2. People ask us about this. Grandstand field here. And it does sit right in between field 1 and field 2 where we're sitting in the grandstand. And so we do use these two fields on the weekend. And you'll see all the sponsors that are involved here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Check all the backdrops. It's just an amazing place to watch polo.
Absolutely. And as you were saying, Dale, the field's in absolutely fantastic conditions because it has been quite dry. When I say dry, very little rain this winter. Coming into the autumn now, we've had a little bit of rain, which was much needed here. And those fields, again, a big compliments to the ground staff doing an absolutely amazing job. And the players, the feedback from the players also very, very positive. Enjoy playing here, be it 1, be it 2. But I think it's fair to say that goes for all the fields. So we're going to continue the action with a hit in from the back line in favor of Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek.
Bollini's going to start this one off on the far side. He takes it to the right, looking for Melissa. A little short there. Melly's going to jump into the rumble seat, and they're going to send all the big ballers going forward. Melissa says, I got this one, guys. Here we go. She'll work it back to the center. Now she's got this play down. We see Melissa use this a lot. Carries it to the left and back to the right. Controls the ball on the offside. But look at this battle through the number 3s there as the 2 8-goalers, Estrada and Roldan, go at it. Cobra's going to pick up the loose ball play, and here comes Heguy to apply the pressure. Mark, he'll slow it down.
On the boards, on the halfway line. He knows it's his line. A little chip shot there, feeding it nicely to Bollini. But Bollini in a little bit of a duel there. Beg your pardon, Estrada. Well, we see again, slightly confusing there. Bollini and Estrada both wearing a purple helmet. And that's going to come off the back of Nic Roldan and picked up by Heguy. Heguy will send Melissa on her way. And she has the right of way and the line. Melissa now on the approach. Calm and collected here. Nicely done. Again, getting the putter out. Wants to be certain. And she is, of course, very dangerous in front of goal. And that was definitely a Remington, Dale.
Yeah, just off the left side. And that's like a Melody. At least when she gets right inside there, that's where she's at her forte. But here early on, and remember, different design. We talked about it. Usually she's running the front, and now they got her rotating into the back. So they came out with a different game plan. I love seeing it because it does give a different dynamic to the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek team. Loose ball play, and that's what you want. And that's why you get the quick hook from Estrada there. You do not want Pablo Polito pulling the Sebucan team on that play because they are deadly when he gets running. Now Heguy's going to work it down there. He's got Melly out in front. This is the design also that worked for him. That ball will stay on the field. Melly's just going to pull out the putter, and she'll get her first one of the day.
Absolutely. Well overdue that. Well played, Melissa Ganzi. The first goal for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. Remember, they did not score in that first chucker. So Sebucan with Juancito and Marc Ganzi. So far, the only 2 gentlemen to have scored for Sebucan. 2-1 with a minute left on the clock.
Back to the center we go, and umpire Mark Holmes from Cambridge in the UK. Yeah. And he headed out also, as he's done a splendid job this season here with the Grand Champion Polo Club and the World Polo League.
Indeed.
On the ball. And I bet a lot of people love seeing Marc bowl in with his left hand.
Yep.
Now, he does play polo with his right hand, so don't let him fool you. He is left-handed, but so am I. Look at this laser beam by Nic Roldan. Woo-hoo. I think Nicky's going to get one here. That's going to end our second chukker plays. Put your hands together, and that ball will start with a knock-in favor of Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. Stay with us. We'll be right back for our third chukker play. This is 2021 Sun Cup Finals.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, Steve Lane, our chief umpire, just came up with some very interesting words of wisdom. He had two predictions, and he said definitely a Ganzi is going to win, and definitely a Bollini.
Don't tell everybody yet.
Oh, sorry.
I thought we were going to ask them for their prediction.
Well, yes, but I just wanted to share with them. Steve,
we want to ask everybody out there on the Facebook comments, wherever you're at, what's your predictions are today? Give them our prediction. Go ahead, do the end. I actually, very, 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 I got a chuckle out of it.
Yes. No, Steve Lane thought, well, his prediction is there's definitely going to be a Ganzi winning and a Bollini winning, but that's kind of an obvious prediction, isn't it?
Man, that makes him a true analyst of the game of polo.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if you have a prediction on the score, now that would be a clever prediction.
That would be a clever prediction. You know what they say, if you can get the score perfect, well, our executive producer Mike Ferrer, he'll send you a Chukker TV hat.
Will he?
He will. He'll dig down in. He's got got some new gear, Chukker TV gear on the way. But you need to be precise. You need to know the chukker, the score. If they're going into overtime. If not, you need to let us know.
Indeed. So try that. Best of luck with that. Still early doors here in this third chukker. Now 2-1 as it stands at the moment in favor of Sebucan. Melissa Ganzi scoring the only goal there for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek in that previous chukker. So still a lot of polo to play, and coming out of nowhere came Pablo Pulido, but he put that one just ever so slightly wide.
This is what you want the Sebucan team to do. You want them running. But, you know, I was watching here, and Bollini, Juan Bollini Sr., playing number 4 for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, he's not going to give up much. He's going to stay deep, I think, today. You can see how they're spreading them out here. They're keeping Melissa up in front now. Melly's going to work the far side on this one. But Juan Bollini's running through. But when he runs through, watch and see. There's always going to be somebody controlling the back door to try to keep that pace, and we saw Sebucan on Friday. And they've done a great job already.
They have. And you know what? Once again, I've got to say that where they're putting Melissa in the midfield today, instrumental, and her passing is absolutely second to none, hitting the ball exactly where she wants it to. Unfortunately, on this play, there was a whistle, but doing a very, very solid performance here this afternoon. Or is it still one? No, it's just gone afternoon by Melissa Ganzi, and the first penalty 4 of this final.
Penalty 4, 60-yard shot for all you new viewers. All players must be 30 yards in front of the ball. You know, you used to be able to line up behind the ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, you could be 30 yards anywhere. And then they changed that, I believe, Steve, right? Because in Argentina, they weren't allowed to in Argentina.
Yeah.
But in Argentina, they weren't allowed, and they had some players doing it, and that kind of confused things. So international rules, tournament condition, they came together. One approach, one shot, Juan Bollini.
Bollini, he gets it lofted. Is it straight? Oh, what a great strike. Nic Roldan tried to just fish it out of the air, but a solid strike there from Juan Bollini. His first goal of the final, and that makes it even Stevens. 2 goals apiece with 4.5 minutes left to play.
Now, remember I was talking about it earlier today, about those penalty shots that when I was playing in the 8, 12, 16 goals, I used to take the short ones, the 2s and the 3s, playing with Mark and Melissa actually when they were first started. Now, Juan Bollini was 8 goals back then, and Bollini was 99% also. 3 years of polo, 16 tournaments won from the 60-yard mark. Just stroked the ball so strong. So this guy's very, very strong from the penalty line. I don't care if he's on 4 goals now.
Yes.
He's still great from the penalty line. So.
Absolutely. No, and a very, very, very strong player indeed. Here we go then. Alejandro N Astrada. But it'll be the Cobra who puts an end to that run. Now then, Polito would like to see him get for a bit of a run. Had a bit of a bouncing ball, could not control it. Tried to pick it up on the half volley. Near side, nice pick up here by Newport Estrada. He's got a man on. Juancito Bollini. He gets the call. 2 Sebucan players turning around simultaneously. And that's a little bit of a, what did you call it, the Cookie Monster foul?
That's a Cookie Monster foul. And he had a hand caught in the cookie jar there. He got a big old smile on his face. He is a very happy dude. Cobra says, I'm going to jump on this one. And I like it. I like the, I got to move it. So I guess they're going to go in the center. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and, all right, they're going to drop it here at the center. And with 3:31 on the clock, 2-2, you're going to get our courtesy change. And again, moving the ball in the back shot, getting a right-of-way violation, and the Cobra ride it out.
Yep. So we'll be back. Well, they'll be back. We're not going anywhere. 3:31 on the clock, and a penalty from the centre, as you rightly said, Dale. It was a bit of a silly foul, really, but a foul is a foul, and as you said also earlier, Mark Holmes doing a very, very good job here. But also, I have to say, Dale, in this game, like we had this morning, just for the fun of it, very, very amicable, very fair, and we've seen some great play so far. And if you've just joined us, once again, great to have you with us here at Grand Champions Polo Club. We are coming to you live here, of course, on Chukka TV. The question is, well, there's 2 questions. How are you treating and pampering your mum? That's the first question. The second question is, if you can predict the absolute dead-on exact outcome of this game, our executive producer, Mike Ferreira, will be sending you by the end of the 4th Chukka. We need that prediction by the end of the 4th Chukka.
Yeah, you can't do it in the end of the 6th Chukka.
No.
Good call there, guys.
Yes, very good call, Steve. And Steve's
here's another play here. I'm talking about. Say, drops ball center. I like that. That's a weird place on the field, but this is a place for the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek team. They'll move the ball a lot because if you have Melissa on the southern side of center and that foul happens, you have a player down there free so they can move the ball. So that's why if you do play in the game of polo, you play a game, always have that number 1 out in front. He or she can be out there. They will move the ball. And here we go on the run. It's going to be Alejandro.
Looking for a pass across the field to Melissa Ganzi, but she'll be beaten to it by the Cobra. With another great cut shot, turning things around. He's now got Horacito Heguy. Trying to make life difficult for him. Ball will be picked up by Juancito. Juancito will be looking possibly to send it up to Pablo Polito. No, he's going to run this one. Juancito around the outside. He just needs to get past Heguy. And Heguy once again, second time. We've seen Heguy now come across that right of way.
Yeah. That's an easy call from up here. Juancito did not deviate at all off the right of way there. And you can see that Horacito Heguy coming from right to left there. Remember, very simple. Player following the ball has a right of way over a player meeting the ball from any angle. And Horacito is going to kind of fall over the top of that, shade the line a little bit. You see Juancito check up a little bit just to be safe there. Great riding by Bollini. Inside the 60, easy open goal.
Indeed it is. So let's see who's going to take up the position of taking this. It looks like the Cobra. Marc Ganzi teeing up the ball nicely to put his team into the lead if he can convert and score here now. Just waiting for the umpire to call play. And indeed it will be Marc Ganzi with an open goal penalty 2. No mistake, straight as an arrow there by the Cobra, and that is goal number 2 for Marc Ganzi. And as I say, putting his team in the lead by 3-2 with 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Remember, we are playing 6 chukkers here of the Sun Cup Final 2021.
All right, don't bring it back to center here. It looks like we got Sugar Erskine in the stands here with our man Jimmy. Hanging out today here up in the thing. Nice to see you, Sugar. A lot of goals. Hey, top 10 play today, Shug. You actually had the play of the day. Yeah, you did, my brother. Boy, the Facebook conversation came alive when Sugar Erskine broke loose today. You woke him up, Sugar. Thank you. I'm telling you did. Sugar had some great runs day earlier in our game. If you didn't see that, we always love to see when Sugar's on the fly. And this is what I like to see on the far side, Alejandro.
Alejandro Estrada, can he get another piece of it? Alejandro takes a shot to goal. Well, he slightly clipped it. Did not get a clean strike on that ball. The ball will go over the back line, and that will once again mean possession for Sebucan.
Yeah, bad luck there. It's a great breakaway on the bowling. Get the offensive attack early, and Alejandro knew that he had the horsepower and the room to work just off to the right side. That's not like him. So he'll get that one dialed in, but a very nip and tuck game here with 1:20 on the clock, on the knock and stone again. Estrada everywhere here in the third chukker. Alejandro's going to pump one from 80, and that one's going to go way wide there, so just maybe a bounce on that ball, and they'll line them up right in front of the Chukker TV sign down there.
Indeed. So once again, Sebucan trying to get out of their own half here. We're down to a minute left to play in the first half. Ball's tapped back into play. And also the Cobra doing that rotation, playing the number 4 position. Ball comes off the sideboards, picked up by Polito, can control it. Heguy with a little under the neck, cheeky under the neck snapshot there. Has it taken off him by Roldan, but this time Nic Roldan caught with his hand in the cookie jar coming across the right of way of Horacito Heguy. Again, a good call by Mark Holmes.
Another cookie monster. And that'll put 40 seconds on the clock with the 1-goal difference before we go into halftime. And Nick says, I'm going to go get a new punter. He might say, I'm leaving. I'm just going to wait for this penalty shot to be done because actually this one will probably, it's probably going to end the short. Well, if they make it, they're still not going to have time to get back. And if it goes wide, they're not going to have time for a knock-in. So this will be but a great opportunity. And they're going to move this one in for a 40. We're going to sit this on the 60. Looks like they're going to drop it on the 60, and Juan Bollini's already 1 for 1.
Indeed. So let's see if he can have another crack at this. Would be nice for Seminole Casino Coconut, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek to get the much-needed equalizer just before they go into the halftime break. So ball is teed up, but it's going to be taken by Alejandro N Astrada.
So we're going to pass the stick here.
Gets his penalty to a nice, calm canter. Here we go. Solidly taken. No mistake. Alejandro N Astrada now also getting his name up on the score sheet. So that just leaves Horacito Heguy to get on the score sheet. 3 goals apiece at the end of 3 chukkers played. All to play for in the Sun Cup final when we come back right here on Chukker TV in just a few moments. Welcome back, everybody. Well, half-time break over, very quickly taken. 3 goals apiece, Dale. Very consistent. Bit of a slow start here for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, not getting on the score sheet in chukker number 1, but then they turn things around. Whereas Sebucan, relatively consistent, a goal in each chukker. Seminole Casino Coconut Creek had to leave it to the 3rd chukker, where Alejandro N Astrada and Juan Bollini both scoring. So, again, 2 16-goal teams. Very difficult to make that prediction, but no real signs of any team yet having the upper hand.
Yeah, once again, welcome. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, Marc Ganzi, Horacito Heguy, Alejandro N Astrada, and Juan Bollini. 16-goal team. They're in the purple and black. And they got Sebucan, Pablo Spinacci, Nic Roldan, Marc Ganzi, Juancito Bollini. 16-goal team. They're in the white and blue. And this has been back and forth, as you said. I like the way that the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek team finished the first half. 2 penalty fours, and not just that, one by Bollini and one by Estrada, so that both of them are fired up, and they're going to need those here as they go into the end of this game. Remember, if you're out there, by the end of this chukker, we need to know your prediction on the score, who's going to win, and then we'll get you lined up for some Chukker TV gear. But we need to know by the end of this chukker. If you don't get it in before that, then hasta luego, as they say. And here we go. Juan Bollini on the far side is going to hammer one down. He's looking for Heguy. Horacito will override. Nicky leans way out. Horacito's going to grab the inside. Look at this little play. Nice pass. And that is very, very cool. As you have the open back shot from Heguy right to Estrada. And then Alejandro stays on the near side for the finish. Poetry in motion.
Absolutely. The execution there, textbook. And continuing with his performance on that last chukker. So very great goal there by Alejandro N Astrada. And that puts his team, Dale, into the lead by 4 goals to 3. Now, if we look at the way they started, at the end of the first chukker, Sebucan were leading 1 goal to 0. Sebucan was still leading at the end of the second chukker, 2 goals to 1. Chukker number 3 is when they did the turnaround. It was 2 goals to 1 in that chukker, which brought them level. And now Seminole Casino Coconut Creek on a bit of a run here as we go back to the action with a little over 5 minutes left to play. 4 goals to 3 in favor of the purple shirts.
Yeah, great job here by Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, slowing down this offensive attack by Sebucan. I mean, they were on fire on Friday, but now they're kind of playing the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek game, and the black and purple has been everywhere. Backed up here by Bollini. I like this call by Nicky. Roldan's going to stay on the near side. I like the non-call by the mound official. The shot on goal and the high flag right there, as that's a great non-call as that window was still open. Bollini rode for it, but Nicky already had come across before the window started to close. Great non-call, great finish.
Absolutely, and that makes it 4 goals apiece with a little under 4:40 left to play on the clock. So, as I said, Dale, anyone's game here. Wind, of course, still quite strong here this afternoon. The clouds opening up a little bit. The forecast was to be 32 degrees. I think that's mid to high 80s here in Fahrenheit. So
a breezy but beautiful day. I mean, we get the
Beautiful.
breeze blowing off the ocean today. It is blowing in from the east. We've had some big gusts today, so if you get a little shake in the camera over there, Stephanie holding on tight as the wind's blowing on her. But here we're sitting up here in the grandstand, and the wind is blowing through here a couple times. It's going to cause a little bit of a difference. Come in, the best probably way to come in from this when you're headed south, coming in from left to right is going to help the goal scoring. And when you're going to the north, coming in from the right to left. So that should be fun to watch as keep your eye on. They're headed towards the south goal now. We call that the Miami goal. North goal will be the Orlando goal. On the melee plays as they get possession here. This is a sweet little play by Juancito, but there's the hook from Estrada. Picked up here, turned around, and Juan Bollini will slow the pace and regroup for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek.
Nice solid drive once again through the center, keeping it nice and low, but Nic Roldan will intercept it just before it gets to the halfway line. Turns it around, wanted to snap that one under the neck, intercepted again, couldn't quite control it on the first touch by Alejandro N Astrada. And he, I'm sure, will be having Melissa in his sights. There is that pass. She will wait for the ball to come to her. Melissa will get on top of this nicely. Good first touch from her. Now, she was playing in the midfield up until now. Now back in her favorite position, which was right in the front. Ganzi takes a shot. And that, I think, Dale will just sneak in on the inside.
Yeah, that ball has eyes all day long, and now Melly's going to dial it in. You know, she was kind of pushing everything left. Great adjustments by Melissa Ganzi, keeping that ball to the right now. That's what she knows how to do. Great run there. That's going to get it involved here, make it 5-4, and keep it very nip and tuck as they come back to center, and we'll have our courtesy change.
Indeed. 2:50 left to play on the clock. Most of the players from the casino wanting to, well, all of them actually, still out on the field, wanting to continue. They've got their rhythm going. Now, only the man with the number 3, Nic Roldan, already waiting for his teammates to come back out. So, as you said, very nip and tuck, very, very close indeed. And as Dale was saying, come back to us with a prediction. We need that prediction by the end of this chukker if you would like our executive producer, Mike Ferreira, to send you a Chukker TV hat.
All right, so we come back to the center here. Well, what do you think, my man? I mean, they just you come out of the tent, try to regroup. But again, this the Sebucan team, I like the way this Seminole Casino Coconut Creek team has been keeping a deep, deep back. I call it the safety back, playing back there, just trying to keep them under control. We have not seen any breakaways, Jan. It's been some pinpoint passes by Sebucan, but they haven't had a chance to get loose, and now it's going to be Nic Roldan in control for the white jerseys. Nikki, big back shot here, looking for a white jersey, stolen away by Melly, gets a piece of it, turned around by Juancito, and he'll go into a little bit of a sword fight with Estrada now. Look at these two going at it. Loose ball play. Melissa's got Horacito Heguy, and he'll have a breakaway.
Brilliant play. Well, she's back in that position where she's been playing most of the game so far in that midfield position, and she's been instrumental, not only in her passing, but also just now, as we saw, intercepting that ball. So well played, Melissa Ganzi. Roldan struggling to control that ball as it's sent back there. Nice little open backhand from Heguy, sending Alejandro, and he just overcooked it ever so slightly. Bollini, Juancito will let Pablo Pulido the right of way here as he tries to take it deep from his own half across the halfway line.
Working it down here. Pablo's going to try to get it going. Juancito gets a piece of it over there in front of the World Polo League banner. And that ball will skip out of bounds, and we will get a
COP.
Change of possession. They'll drop that ball 5 yards from the boards. They'll count it out 8 seconds. And away we go. It's going to be Juan Bollini.
Looking to get a little bit closer now. We know he's a strong hitter. There comes one of those strong shots, overtaking all of the players, but there's not much Horacito Heguy can do there. He's got 2 defenders from Sebucan. It'll be picked up by Ganzi. This time Marc wanting to try and create a little bit more space for himself. He likes to run that ball himself as well, looking for Pulido. Angle was a little bit too tight there for Pulido to pick it up, but it's going to be left foot, Nic Roldan. Roldan just playing cat and mouse there with Horacito Heguy, again creating a nice bit of space for himself. Pulido's gone up, just holding back fire ever so slightly. Here comes the shot. Oh, he didn't connect with that well. On the near side, it'll be intercepted by Alejandro, and he's got Juancito Bollini on the challenge.
Huge shot here, and here comes Heguy, and watch out. We have a 3-on-1. You have Melly downfield, Horacito on the move. Here comes Pulido. Horacito now, 32nd horn in play. That ball gets hit off to the right side. Ooh, bad luck for the Cobra as it hits a divot. Now the loose ball play with 20 seconds on the clock. Juan Bollini, I like the thought process there, looking for Melissa. Melly trying to get to the right of way there as they'll take that one out. Melly still riding that one out. Pablo Pulido on the move. Well done, Juan Bollini. That ball will travel 20 yards over center. That will end our 4th chukker play. So we're bringing back for the 5th chukker. Bowling right here in front of our high cam. Stay with us. We'll be right back. 5th chukker action, Sun Cup Finals 2021.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here on this beautiful Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon now, Mother's Day. You are watching the Sun Cup Final 2021. Still all to play for. 1 goal in it. Seminole Casino Coconut Creek scoring twice in that last chukker. Nic Roldan hitting the goal once for Sebucan, which is why it is 5 goals to 4. Now, have we got any predictions yet, Steve? Oh, Dale, do we have anybody coming in yet with it? We're just checking on those predictions. Because we did say at the end of Chukker number 4, we would need your predictions to win a Chukker TV hat, courtesy of our executive producer, Mike Ferreira. Players are coming back out on the field. And, of course, we can't even tell you the answer because we don't know the answer. But I can tell you this much of a prediction. The better team will win.
Well, we got Dennis Banks coming, though. He's watching in from Hawaii, from Maui. Happy Mother's Day, Maui.
And
you got the shaka going.
And we got the shaka and the hang loose thing going on right
the
here.
hang thing loose going on here. And you got David Keller. He says, Sebucan, hi, Dale and Yan, Eric, Frank. Hey, David, man. Thanks for the shout out, my man. Pedro, what's going on, my man? He's watching. Thank you for all watching, guys. But no one did no one's going to try to win today. So, well, be with us because we got the gear going. So we're going to work that out all summer long. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friend. And happy Mother's Day no matter where you're at, guys. I bet they're having fun in Hawaii on Mother's Day.
Oh, I tell you, I'd like to be in Hawaii. I mean, second to this place.
Say hello to Herman Louis DeCoit for me out there, my man, because he's a big friend of mine out in Maui, the whole DeCoit family. They call him the Flying Hawaiian back in the day. What a guy he was.
And, of course, also greetings to our friends from Hawaii Polo Life who were here, of course, during the season for the WPL. I'm not sure if you are back on the beautiful islands of Hawaii, but also from all of us here at Grand Champions Polo Club, happy Mother's Day. And again, a great pass from Melissa Ganzi, feeding the ball up perfectly to Alejandro N Astrada. He wants to send that one round the corner, around the bend there. He was looking for Horacito Heguy, but Pablo Pulido got there first. A little bit of a mistake. The Cobra allowing Nic Roldan to pick that ball up on a grey mare now, and he will send Juancito on his way. Haven't seen too much of Juancito after that first goal he scored in that first chukker. But I'm sure we will see him get into the saddle. But going from strength to strength and getting stronger and stronger. The man who's on the ball, as we just spoke, Marc Ganzi, as is this man, Pulido, working very, very hard. Now he's just got to get around that 8-goal player. Now he's a long hitter as well. Slightly topped that ball. I was speaking about Juancito just a few seconds ago. And it's going to be left for Ganzi. And he will just get the... Oh, no. But a whistle, Dale, on that play. Did he get obstructed?
Yeah, I guess they're going to call the obstruction, but you might have a continuation play here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they're going to put their hands in the air, and Pablo will pick up the goals. They had a foul in favor, but I like the continuation play here. Anytime there is a foul in front like that, the umpire has the ability to use a continuation play, and that's the next shot if it goes through. And that works out because sometimes a player can miss a penalty too. You have a problem, It's not an easy shot sometimes. So they're going to carry this one through. It's going to be Pablo. Look at this. Everybody on the scoreboard.
Absolutely, indeed. Everybody now on the scoreboard. A very nice line going here on my score sheet. From Juancito Bollini up to Marc Ganzi, to Nic Roldan, to Pablo Pulido. And over on the other side, of course, Melissa Ganzi already twice on the score. Well, actually, no, there's one man who hasn't yet scored for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and that is Horacito Heguy.
Oh, I forgot Heguy. Yeah, not on the board yet. Set of fives on the board here in the fifth chukker. 5-5, and Pablo came out ready to rock and roll on the Bay Pony. Pablo Pulido trying to work this one in. He's going to get under the mallet of Heguy, and we'll get a whistle there, and that's going to be riding in from behind. And ask Steve Lane why we have that rule.
Yes, Steve, why do we have that rule?
Because the elbow does not bend the opposite way, and also you're not looking behind sometimes. You're looking up in front of the player. So a dangerous play to come in from behind with a player making a play on the ball.
Thank you, Steve. And there you go. So you understand that. I love that because if you think about that, if you try to hit a back shot there and the guy's riding in from behind, can literally take your arm off. So that's why you cannot come in from behind. You need to come from the side. Yeah. And that's not an easy play coming from the side. But it's probably one of the, a foul you see a lot happen in the game of polo. But you need to keep your eyes on that play. So great call again. And Holmes doing a great job in the saddle this afternoon. Here we go. Outlet pass on the penalty, 5A, Melly. And Melly will take from center. Notice that how she checks down there on that first play. Gets the ball moving. Now she'll check the field, drag it to the inside, keep it in behind Pablo Pulido. I like it again. Now the outlet pass, looking for number 4, number 3. She's got Estrada, but oh, you know who's there. Knock, knock, knock. It's Nic Roldan.
Absolutely. Roldan again on that gray pony. Just trying to get a bit of space for himself. In comes Heguy. Heguy, quick stop and turn it, taking the direction back to left. To the left side of the field. He will leave this one behind now. Then we could be expecting a long hit, and that I think hit. That I'm sure will have hurt Nic Roldan, getting a sting there on his back.
No, that's going to be Juancito.
Oh, Juancito, beg your pardon.
Yeah, and that was a laser beam of a shot. Now, Heguy, he received one early, but that one, you talk about that, Jan. Sometimes if you're closer to a player, it doesn't hurt as bad as it does if you're 10 yards, because a lot of time those balls are picking up speed as you get deeper down later, further down the field. And that was the wrong position. I mean, that was in a position 20 yards down. The ball just inflated with speed there. And, man, Juancito, he looks okay, so we'll make sure he takes some time here, because Alejandro, of course, shooting at the goal there. Never trying to hit a player, but it does happen. Now, ball, people say, oh, the ball, okay. I was like, you like baseball, okay, 90-mile-an-hour fastball. What about 120 coming at you? And not if it's 120 coming at you, but a ball that'll go 150 yards, and you're on a 4-legged athlete.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Must be similar to ice hockey. I mean, the puck must fly at a very, very fast speed as well.
I guess. So we got some reads on that. I don't know if we have any reads on it. 118 miles an hour. So there you go. And you put a line to it. We do know the horses run 36 miles an hour, and I know that for a fact, because Bob Janavis and the Valiente Polo team, they put the gun on them.
Okay.
And they have some very fast ones.
Yeah.
Now you might have a faster one. I think I had a faster horse than that.
Yeah.
My man Sugar Erskine down there, he bred her.
Yeah.
And but she was a flyer. We called her Stoner Rona.
Okay.
She was a flyer.
Flying.
She was a stakes winner on the track.
Right.
When she was too fast for the polo field.
Yep.
But Sugar played her, I played her, and Sugar got a baby out of her.
Okay.
So now you're going to get a fair play bowling here, and we saw the fair play bowling done in the earlier where the Seminole Casino team was hit with the ball, and they had possession, so they go to the bowl-in, and they do a fair play bowl-in, which is a rule now. The players used to do it by themselves, so there you go. The players innovating the game. I like it.
Very good indeed. As we watch Pablo Pulido take the wolf deep down the field, looking for the finishing under the neck shot, but he's up against the number 4, Juan Bollini, who did a very good job playing that number 4 position. Great defensive play, stopping Pulido from possibly getting another goal, and that would have been his second of this final. Ball coming through. It'll just go over the halfway line, but only as far as Mr. Nic Roldan, who's got Ganzi to his left. All of his team players now, his teammates coming through the center, but Roldan might just want to run this one himself. Creates a nice lot of space for him. Here we go then, Roldan. Oh, a little bit unlucky there as that ball comes off the wrong direction off his mallet. Seminole Casino Coconut Creek back in possession again. Alejandro N Astrada being robbed ever so slightly. Heguy coming into the action as well. And another whistle. To me, a right-of-way infringement here. Let's have a look at the clock. 2:12 left to play in the penultimate fifth chukker.
Yeah, so Roldan's got to keep the fire going there, and we're going to get a reaching call. And that's going to give an opportunity with 2:12 on the clock, set of fives. Now, that ball was just outside the 60s. You probably see a 60. It might move it into the 40. You did have a player run into the turn there. We'll see what they decide. So it looks like it is going to be from the 40. So he will have an open goal penalty. And the Cobra, he did deliver the last penalty too and was successful. So now the opportunity here. And so back and forth, very tight game. Up to this point, 6 chukker action should be fun to watch.
It should, and well, as you said, anyone's game. I think all the scores that come in now are going to be very instrumental. You don't really want to miss any opportunity, especially like this now here. An open goal penalty 3, and as you rightly said, Dale, it'll be taken by Marc Ganzi.
Not an easy shot, arguably the hardest shot in the game of polo, and just off to the right side, and that's the reason why there's you, your horse, and 40 yards, and that 40 yards can look like a mouse hole.
Yeah.
You know, you got that 8 yards, 24 feet of post, but sometimes it looks like a mouse hole.
Exactly.
I'm
yeah.
telling you. But that's not an easy shot. We got the wind blowing also, but they're going to dodge a bullet now. It's going to be Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, and Melly, and I'll get the knock in. She's going to work across the center. Melissa now on the little chestnut pony. Very cute little pony. Look at this one. Nice and easy, little daisy clipper. Takes it downfield here. She's going to use this ball. She's been using the balls, boys, going forward today. It has worked out well up to this point. Now it's going to be Horacito and Heguy walking the dog. Horacito tries to go the inside. Little rub on Pablo Polito. Loose ball play. Nick's going to get there on the gray pony. Uh-oh, in front of goal. Trouble in paradise. Horacito with the dig and the finish, and that's going to bring him up by 1 goal here as they click down to a minute, 6-5.
And not only that, Dale, now all 8 players on the score sheet. Horacito Heguy getting his first here in the 5th and penultimate chukker. Clock is running down. I think there should be enough time for them to get to the center for a throw-in.
Gonna be right there. Boy, Nicky, he was gonna let the gray pony run. I'm telling you, he was gonna do a sugar Erskine on the far side. He was gonna run the turn. I know it. I saw him. Just bad luck. Here he goes. If he gets out in front, watch out, because he's gonna drop the head of this gray mare. She can fly. There's your 30-second horn. Here's Nicky.
Roldan to finish chukker number 5. Will he just have to do? Yep, he has to just put the finishing touches on there. So a great goal by Nic Roldan, and that will be goal number 2 for the 8 goal, as you said, Dale. End of chukker number 5. Make sure you're with us in just a few moments for the 6th and final chukker of the Sun Cup Final 2021.
Welcome back, everybody. 6 chukker action, 2021 Sun Cup Final, live Grand Champions Polo Club. Field number 2, set of 6s on the board. Jan Eddick Frank.
Yes.
This should be a very fast and open chukker, I think. You know, they've been looking for the space.
Yep.
And they've shut it down so well. It's been such a defensive thing. I think we're going to see some open up, because I think you got some superb 4-legged athletes out here for the 6 chukker.
Absolutely, and I think we're also going to see some pretty quick goals. It looks like Marc Ganzi could be on target to get that first very quick goal. Ganzi in front of the goal mouth. A backhand shot coming in from Polito, as they take Horacito Heguy now will take this one, and looking out once again, Melissa Ganzi at the front now, looking for a shot to goal. But it's going to be Nic Roldan to just defuse the situation. Well, he didn't defuse it enough because Melissa now on the move, just holding back a little bit. She's got a man out on her left-hand side, and that is Bollini. Bollini now putting on the accelerator, coming down very fast. Ganzi will... Oh, he missed that one. Bollini will pick this one up. I'm sure he will sink this. But he got a little bit of traffic there. Good defensive play by Nic Roldan. Polito over on the far side, trying to clear that ball and get it away. He does well. Now we could have a two-man horse race here on field number 2. If he could just get past Alejandro N Astrada. Now this is dangerous. Melissa Ganzi's at the front. Again, Nic Roldan. A lot of work for him to do now, playing the number 4 position. Roldan with an under the neck shot. Look at the angle of that. A little bit unlucky as it deflects off the pony of Juancito Bollini. A little pirouette there by Alejandro N Astrada. That ball will be a bit too far for Melissa to reach. Or will it? Well, she let the ball come to her. Well played. Ganzi, Melissa on the... Just puts that one wide.
Oh, off the left side, and they'll dodge a bullet, Sebucan. That'll push it down to 4:30 on the clock. And it'll be Nicky to bring it in here, and he's going to send the Cobra forward. I told you, get ready. Get this Sebucan team, when they open it up on the good four-legged athletes, they play very fast. A short pass here, backed up by Heguy, looking for the loose ball. Nicky on the move, on the far side. Roldan will run the turn here and watch these white jerseys go forward now. Nicky, one tap. Wait for the laser beam. He's got 3 options here. Nicky's going to drive one. Yeah, I like this. 120 in the air. Lays it from the Cobra. Cobra gets a piece of it inside the 60. What a steal by Bollini. But you're going to get the flag. Yeah, you're going to get the whistle here, as that ball is going to get taken out by Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. And we have a safety on its way.
Yeah, but what another great drive there by Nic Roldan. I mean, he landed it exactly where Marc was, where he wanted it and where he was. A little bit unlucky that he couldn't control that ball. Again, great defensive play by Juan Bollini. Superb polo here, as you said, Del. Elegance of motion by both teams.
Yeah, you got it. They've opened it up here in the 6th Shucker. We thought we would see this with these two teams because they battled out against each other. They were the 2 highest scoring teams on Friday, and legit. Too legit to quit, actually. They were just on fire, both of them, with their offensive attack. So what do you do against a team that's got a great offensive attack? Well, build a defense. You got to come in strong and learn to shut that offensive attack down, and that's what both teams have done. So now both teams looking for the option here, and the Cobra with an opportunity to break this tie.
Indeed. Ganzi. Oh, solid strike. Oh, and he got a piece of it. It went over the back, but I think, yeah, it was definitely Alejandro N Astrada who put his mallet up in the air, clipping that just as it was going to go through. Solid strike by Marc. So we should have another safety 60.
And I like the approach here by Ganzi. That's a little different. As he came in at a walk, went to a trot, and then smoked it, which I haven't seen that style of demonstration on a penalty for a 60-yard shot. Or 6. Here's the penalty 6, but a 60-yard shot.
Well, it seems to work for him. Let's see if he's going to do it again.
I think he's going to do it. Or he's going to go to a low pier, Yan, but I kind of like that style. Here you go.
So, second attempt. Again, nicely executed. And this time, no mistake. A great goal here. Superb goal by the Cobra.
On fire, striking from the penalty line. And now using 2 different forms to hit that. He went from a walk to a trot, smoked it. They defended it wide. Then he moves to the other side, goes to the nice easy lope. Great stroke there by the Cobra. And he's going to get him up by 1 goal here as they click down to 3:25 on the clock.
And the pressure now very much on Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. So let's see if they can extend that lead, because if we look at the score sheet, Del, not at any, well, actually, hang on, no, not at any time was there more than 1 goal in it. It was 1-0, 2-1, 3-3, 5-4, 6-6. Now, once again, 1 goal, 7 goals to 6.
Super close all the way through, Yan. As you said, it's been nip and tuck. There was a defensive battle. Now you're seeing a few seams open. It's going to be Bollini looking for Estrada. Alejandro looking for the equalizer. Deep neck shot coming. That ball just off the right side. So working well there, Bollini and Estrada, but not finding the goal.
Now, a little bit unlucky again. Borderline Remington there, very close shave, but definitely an A for effort there. As you said, 2:47 on the clock. Umpire's blown the whistle. I'm guessing we will have a courtesy change, or will the players stay on? No, they're going to go make their way over to the pony lines.
Now, this is where that courtesy change. We talk about it, huh?
And
if they got that best horse sitting.
Exactly. This is the sign.
The game winner.
The statute. Exactly. What do you do now? Now, if you're a polo, if you're a soccer player, you'd be bringing Messi off the bench into the game.
Hey.
You know, if you were...
I'm bringing Beckenbauer.
You'd bring in Beckenbauer. Good call. Good call. So this is exactly where now it's going to come down to the horsepower, because we know that the players are all very solid, but it's going to make, I think, the difference of which player or which horse can get you to that.
So look at this. Look at this. A little different strategy. Is Seminole Casino Coconut Creek staying out, choosing to stay out, so they must be on all of their strongest four-legged athletes. They're going to stay out on them. This might be another sign that they came out ready to rock and roll, but on this some of the Sebucan team, they're going to try to take advantage of this one-goal lead and switch up, and everybody jumping on fresh legs.
Indeed, but it also shows a lot of confidence oozing out of Seminole Casino. Very confident, very assured of themselves. So let's see what they've got up their sleeve. Clearly a plan.
You remember, they got that 45-second rest, so they get that minute rest, and that's another stage of the courtesy change that you need to prepare for, because you can stay on that horse, and it gets it. Look at the breeze blowing today. You turn it up into the wind. They get their air back really quick. This should be a fun 2:40 on the clock. Here comes Nicky
Roldan, just holding back fire, waiting for the opportune moment to take another shot. There it is, the daisy cutter, but that'll be met by Alejandro N Astrada. Heguy will tuck in behind. Now then, they need that equalizer. They need it quickly. That's got Melissa's name on it. Melissa now in front of goal with everybody behind her. Opens her shoulder. Slight rolling of the wrist there, but she can correct herself. Ganzi on the approach. Is that the equalizer? Of course it is.
You got it. I never worry about a approach shot that goes to the far left post. Way easier to bend to the left, back to the right, than a ball that goes to the right and you need to finish under the neck. It never is a problem at all. I don't care if you're going fast, slow. So the approach is going to work there for Melissa. You saw how easy the finish was.
Indeed. 7 goals apiece now, Dale. We had this morning, and just for the fun of it, it was down to the... well, more or less around about this sort of time, a minute and a half, little over left to play.
This is up in the air here.
This is very much up in the air. And I remember just for the fun of it, ended with a penalty shootout. I think, well, I'm not saying this is going to happen here as well, but I do think that the next goal scored will be the winning goal.
You got it. You got to win the possession here. The possession's in favor of Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. Melissa's going to get a piece of it. They both override. Juan Bollini will turn it upfield, and he's going to turn this one around. His son's going to apply the pressure. You're going to click to 1 minute. Now Estrada and Roldan. Nicky checks the field, crushes the near side back shot. That one's going to stay on the field. Juancito Bollini going forward here. Horacito Heguy coming back strong with the number 2 on his back. Into the coffin corner they go. Juancito slows the pace, drags it down, outlet pass, looking for Pablo Polito. Inside 40 seconds. Polito for the winning goal. The high flag, and I'm going to click to 40 seconds as Pablo Polito picks up his second of the day.
Oh, he'll be happy with that, Dale. He'll be over the moon with that. Again, let's not take away the pass that came from Juancito Bollini. He timed it just right. There is the horn. Now then, they come back to the center. But Pablo Polito will be absolutely over the moon with that. They will, of course, continue playing. There are still about 15, 16 seconds left. A lot can happen in 15 seconds, Dale. I think it's about 8 seconds from the moment that ball is thrown in to take it, if you win it, of course.
You need to win the bowling here. You need possession. You need to have possession. It only takes about 10 seconds to go down the field. One-timer here with 2 seconds on the clock. Oh, bad luck is Alejandro, though. Great attempt here. Put your hands together. Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek in the purple and black. Sebucan in the white and blue. What a game. Happy Mother's Day, Melissa Ganzi. Happy Mother's Day to everybody here with us, Yan. And Yan, we are going to be, well, we're just going to go to a little break here because we are going to actually come back for our trophy presentation. So, Yan, any last word before we go to our break?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for tuning in and joining us, of course. Happy Mother's Day, as Dale was just saying. and I hope you enjoyed the action. Make sure you come back in just a few moments. We're going to get the players a chance to get off their ponies. They're shaking hands as we speak. In the meantime, our super efficient ground staff will be preparing everything for the prize presentation, and we'll be back in just a few moments for exactly that, the prize presentation of the Sun Cup 2021 final. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for sticking around. The players are just making their way up over from the pony lines for the prize presentation of the Cup. We are delighted to have Cecilia Bollini, who is going to be conducting the prize presentation. Of course, a mother and a wife, both of her boys out there today playing. So she is going to be very happy to at least give the winning team and the runners-up, but they're both going to have a Bollini in them.
Yeah, she's not going to lose today, Cecilia, so that'll be great for her, and we love her here. Well, great finish here. What a day here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Alejandro, well done. And thank you for coming out. Everybody was here, having some fun.
Exactly.
You got right here.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I thought
right there, man.
I didn't know we were live. I'm sorry.
You're
I was looking over there. Well, if I can ask all the players, please, to make your way up onto the podium. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to turn my back on the camera, Dale.
We will turn them. We got cameras everywhere. But thank you for joining us today on Trucker TV.
Thank you. Yes, if we can have all the players up on the podium. Yes, please. Juan, if you'd like to bring your team up onto the podium, that'd be great. Thank you very much. We're going to start, of course, with... Yes, please, Cecilia, if you'd like to join the good-looking boys up there, that'd be much appreciated.
Very cool. Very good.
Yeah, if we can have the
We're
all
getting
the
everybody up
players
here.
from both
Come on up, guys.
games, please, if you'd like to make your way up onto the podium. Nacho, good to see you, my friend. Make your way up there.
Yeah, we're going to get everybody's faces up there.
Yes, indeed.
All players.
Thank you very much. Good call. So all the players, we can have you all up there. Cecilia is waiting. She'll be conducting the prize
Thank you,
presentation.
Cecilia. Remember, we started out this morning here with our double header. Okay. And Yan, yeah, you go over there. Let's talk about our first game of the day, just for the fun of it. Gonna get everybody up, going up, guys.
Have we got all the players? All that? Yes, we'd like you all up there, please. Thank you very much.
All right, we're gonna do the horse first. So here we go, Yan. Let's go ahead and do the horse. All right, so we got our, always do our best playing pony first. Always about the four-legged athlete. The four-legged athlete's everything in the game of polo. So we like to give them their award first because the horses need to get home. They need to get on the trailers. We need to send the trainers home. So we're going to bring our best playing pony up here, and I'll give it to you, Yan.
Thank you very much indeed. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, all of those who are here, let's give all the players who are up on the podium a big round of applause competing for the Sun Cup 2021. Now, before we get to the players, we are going to start with the Sun Cup Best Grand Champions Best Playing Pony Blanket. She was ridden by Pablo Spinacci. Can I ask Chapa, please bring forward Fogosa, the mare. Bring her in front if you would, please, so we can have a good picture of her. Get to see that beautiful pony. As I say, a 12-year-old mare ridden by Pablo Spinacci. Let's bring her forward once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Grand Champions Polo Club, best playing pony going to Fogosa of the Sun Cup Final 2021. Yes. All right then. Cecilia. Yeah, we've got both teams. Okay, we're going to do it with... I'm just going to call out the names of the teams that, of course, play in this tournament. Remember, we had just for the fun of it this morning. And if I could ask if she is still here. Is Petra Sobatova, is she still here? She's gone. Then we're going straight to Grant Ganzi. So, Grant Ganzi there for Newport. Thank you very much. Jean Goldstien, I believe, is also not here. Nacho Figueras and Pablo Spinacci, of course. Pablo from Oria Polo team and Nacho Figueras from Newport. Sugar Erskine, of course, another player from the Oria Polo team. Thank you very much, guys. Nacho Figueras there also getting a kiss and a prize courtesy of Cecilia Bollini. That will... beg your pardon, the other Nacho. Tomacho Pires, thank you very much. I think, have we got everybody covered now? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the runners-up, Team Newport and Aria Polo team. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, what a cracking final we had here on field number 2 at Grand Champions Polo Club. We're going to start, of course, with the runners-up, Team Sebucan. Please step forward at number 1, Senor Pablo Polino. Yeah, runners-up. Exactly. Sorry, of course. We're going to start with the runners-up. My apologies. At number 1, let's make some noise for Melissa Ganzi. Thank you very much. At number 2, Horacito Heguy. Well done, Horacio. At number 3, please step forward, Alejandro N Astrada. And at number 4, give it up for Juan Bollini. So those are the runners-up of the Sun Cup final. Now over to your winners, ladies and gentlemen, of the Sun Cup 2021. At number 1, make some noise for Pablo Polino. At number 2, the Cobra. Give it up for Mr. Marc Ganzi. At number 3, there he is, always in his handsomeness. At number 3, Nic Roldan. And of course, at number 4, the very talented, the young man that is Juancito Bollini. Well done, Juancito. And of course, a big thank you to Mrs. Bollini, Cecilia. Thank you very much. And we do, of course, still have the prize to give for the MVP, the most valuable player of the Sun Cup 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the MVP award goes to Pablo Polino. Now, before we hand over that beautiful trophy, we have another young lady, another mum that we would like to give an award to. She's part of the team here at Grand Champions. Tracy Nordstrom, please, if you'd like to come up to the podium, get yourself your award on Mother's Day.
Mama Tracy!
Tracy Nordstrom!
Mama Tracy! Happy Mother's Day, Tracy. Hey, get up there, Tracy.
And on behalf of all the mums, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Cecilia. A round of applause, if you would, for all the mums without whom the boys wouldn't be here, of course. And now, for Cecilia, of course. We can't forget and leave Cecilia. Thank you, Cecilia, for doing the prize presentation. So if I could ask the runners-up to exit stage left. The winners, if you'd like to stay up there for the presentation of that beautiful, beautiful Sun Cup trophy, which is standing on the podium. Thank you very much, all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I'd like you one more time to please put your hands together. The winners of the Grand Champions Polo Club Sun Cup 2021. Your winners, Team Sebucan.
All right, once again, Sebucan 2021 winners. Well done, guys. What a weekend we had here. So thank you again for everybody coming out. Yeah.
Over here.
Go down low.
We're going down very low
Going
today.
down low.
Normally we always look up.
As you go. So we'll step over here. What a day. You got any last words?
Listen, first of all, Dale, it's been a great season. I've only got a week to go. It's been a pleasure and a chore, not a chore. It's always been a pleasure and no chore working with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun in what we do. We enjoy that. Thank you again for joining us here on Chucker TV. For everybody, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Remember, we sell polo all through this month, and then we're going out to Aspen, Colorado. So put that on your calendars. For Yan, Attic, Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for the whole Chucker TV family when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And when you see all this going on, you understand why we say at Chucker TV, we love the polo.